most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Good morning, everybody. Another frigid morning. Today might be the coldest one yet, and yesterday was pretty cold. We'll take a look at that coming up. But the icy streets here of Mechanicsburg, the snow not going anywhere, given the fact that we have not been above freezing. In fact, let's look at some of the all-time sub-zero official lows. James, if you remember the blizzard of '94, that was 31 years ago. We had a ton of snow, and then an air mass like this one settled in over the mid-state. So the all-time record low was on January 21st, minus 22. Another minus 16, minus 14. These all came in January of 1994 after the blizzard. Well, how about January 29th, 1963 and yesterday now? Add that to the list. 5 below. Also coming after a snowstorm, not as big as the one in '94, but you'll notice the time of year that these sub-zero lows happen. Mid to late January. We are statistically in the coldest time of the year, and it is proving it outside this morning. Mannheim, 7 below, 5 below in Carlisle. I think we're seeing more below zero readings this morning than yesterday. Penn State, Mount Alto also at 1 below. So we'll see if today can beat yesterday, if we can break that 5 below number. So it is clear out. That's helping. And the wind's not much of a factor. So right now, Harrisburg is sitting at 4 below. If we can get colder than that in the next couple of hours, then we will add today to the list. Look at York, 13 below zero. 8 below in Lebanon. So again, this air mass dropping in at the perfect time to see temperatures like this after a decent snowpack, right, of 5, 6, 7, 8 inches. And so it's cold. And in fact, we are colder than yesterday at this time in many spots, by double digits, in fact, in Lebanon and York. So if you thought yesterday was cold, today's even colder, but this is going to be the absolute worst of it. Temperatures will start to moderate tomorrow. Current wind speeds, again, not a huge deal, but it doesn't take a lot of wind to add to some wind chill. So the numbers look the same in most spots because we're not seeing the wind. But look at Lancaster. A little breeze there. It feels like 12 below. So again, it's cold. We know that. But it's interesting breaking down some of the numbers. So the record low today is minus 9. That will probably stand, but we could get close to that. That was back in 1984. And there's the official low from yesterday morning, 5 below at the airport. A snow-covered Country Club of Harrisburg with the golf flag still sticking up above it. We've got temperatures today, again, in the teens. You just saw yesterday only got to 14. We may get to 16 today with more sunshine. The clouds certainly capped the temperatures yesterday, but we've got high pressure in control. One of the things to note over the next 7 to 10 days, I will tell you the weather looks remarkably quiet. So if you're concerned about more winter weather or snow coming our way, no concerns I'm seeing. This was the winter storm that brought historic snowfall. Up to a foot in New Orleans yesterday, the most snow ever recorded in a lot of these southern states since records have been kept in the 1800s. It was just a once-in-a-lifetime storm across the deep south. Frigid air locked in, even through the end of the week, even though it warms up. But it's also going to be dry, as we just don't see any big storms coming. So Precision Cast says there's going to be a cloud deck that comes in by late afternoon and this evening. But it won't stick around. It's going to clear out tonight. Tomorrow looks good, mostly sunny, a little warmer too. Temperatures will be back in the 20s for Thursday and Friday. Friday will bring some sun mixed with clouds at times, but still a nice day. If you're going to be headed out this evening, and I was headed out last night, it was cold. Temperatures tonight more of the same, in the teens. And clouds will be here this evening as well. So just bundle up and realize that the cold temperatures are here to stick around. These are actual air temperatures, so today we will likely get into the mid to upper teens. Tonight, dropping back into the single digits. Remember, the overnights are still going to be cold. Not as cold, but can you, and let me ask you this, James, can you tell the difference between 7 degrees and 7 below?
No.
No. And so tomorrow morning, to me, it's going to be just as cold, even though it will be slightly warmer. Now, I think in the afternoon tomorrow, we'll be able to tell the difference, though. Temperatures are going to be back up into the upper 20s. But I do want to show you the extended outlook because it looks remarkably quiet. The weekend looks fine. That storm we've been tracking here for Monday and Tuesday looks less organized. Maybe a couple of snow showers Monday and Tuesday. That's really about it. We're going to take you through the end of next week. And again, a few snow showers on Thursday, but nothing significant looks at play. And the other thing to note, look at the 10-day temperature trend. A big difference as tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, we get into the 20s, still below average. But then next week, much more seasonable here. Temperatures returning into the upper 30s to near 40 degrees. So today, 16, mostly sunny. Some clouds will arrive late, and so tonight will be mostly cloudy, but we will see some clearing late tonight. 2 degrees tomorrow morning. Frigid. So not as cold, but I can't tell the difference, and neither can you. Chilly conditions here on Thursday and Friday. A bit warmer next week as we get back to seasonable levels in the upper 30s. But the weather does look fairly quiet overall.
Well, you know what? I mean, as cold as it is, we don't need anything else.
Well, but you know what? A lot of people, and I've heard this, if it's going to be this cold, bring on the snow, right?
We already had the snow.
You're not one of those people.
We had the snow, and now it's stuck outside.
It's stuck outside.
It's not
That's
going
enough.
anywhere.
That's
Yes.
it. Yeah. All right. I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.